Hi, everybody. I want to go live because I feel that the spontaneity, I know that part of learning and growing in art in specific and as a person in general involves the honesty that is required to be spontaneous. So I want people to request that I draw how they feel or a specific, if it's the thing is, someone might say, well, draw a lion. And the first thing I would say is, well, without a photograph of a lion, I had to just do my best. And so while we're doing that, we'll talk about the importance of spontaneity in drawing anything. Is art the only thing that matters? No, of course not. To me, it matters a great deal. To others, they have other things. For instance, I always loved or at least respected athletics, but could never really do them. I was always the kid I was the last picked in school for the teams, and it was really painful. I had, for instance, you may have had, like me, you had maybe a neighborhood kid that really tried to help you. I had that. But that didn't, it didn't pan out. And then the older I got, the less he tried to get me involved with football. And I kind of was always, he wanted me to be the halfback always in neighborhood football, which that was fine, and I was so grateful to have someone that cared about helping. And I guess the reason I'm bringing it up is because if you are able to help someone that, we all need help. I don't, some people are harder to help than others. The last thing I'll say is one of the greatest lessons I learned was way later on when I was given clemency in my life. I thought I was going to really die on the street. It was really bad for me. I didn't used to do my homework. And graduated with high school with very minimal, just barely passed, low C average. And to get back into a college, I went to a community college, which it was after the military, and I had to show good intentions and get help from a couple of agencies to be accepted into the college because of the low grades. So what I recommend is get those high grades, but it's not just about, it's about helping. Because once I got back in, and it was Winston-Salem State University, it's not really a community college, and now it's incorporated into the university system. And I found out that it was a wonderful place. And I stayed there for two and a half years until the trade tower attacks. And then I felt I wanted to transfer at that point. But while I was there, the first semester, as a matter of fact, I was taking college level biology. And for me, everything was hard. It was just hard for me to get up. It's just always been hard for me. And art has been the only thing that made sense. So, but I was given clemency in the form of a great teacher who wishes to remain anonymous and has given me wisdom for the higher path relentlessly for almost 40 years now. This was back talking to you about 1999, 2000 school year. And one of the kids in class, I say young men, but he came up to me and he said, please, he was so sincere, please help me, because he saw that I was getting good grades. He said, please help me study. And then I called my teacher, who has always made himself available for advice and wisdom, which he feels I'm a good student, and gives me advice and wisdom on my path, which he said, help him, you'll find out it helps you. And I helped him, and it was just biology. It was the only class I was doing well in. But once I helped him, I realized there was a synergy and a give and take. And I started getting A+ in every class. And granted, no apologies, no complaints either. I was like 4.0, and it was the first time in my life, and I felt a certain pride and a reason for living for those grades that I never felt before, never. So the lesson is help yourself, but help others too. Know when to stop though, because there's an old saying that my teacher's mother shared, which is it's old Peruvian saying, which is if you give someone a little part of your finger, sometimes they just try to get the whole arm and you just got to pull it back. So there's a balance. You can't help all the time, but you have to open yourself up to helping sometimes. Everybody have a beautiful day. There's a lot of words to have to take in. The bottom line is help people around you in a balanced manner without losing balance in helping yourself. It's a balance. If you don't help anybody, that's out of balance. If you help people too much and not yourself, that's out of balance. Learn the center line in all aspects and balance of your life. That would be my recommendation. And here's not a very good line, and everybody have fun and draw a not very good picture, but have fun doing it like I had fun doing this. Thank you so much.